Hey, the strangers. It's time for another 2 p.m. PST Twitch stream. I'm your host, Strange Jim, and today we're going to be getting back into Mass Effect 1. We are playing the Renegade version, or a Renegade playthrough of it. So, um, the I wanted to kind of do both versions of it because I figured that there would be, um, possibly some details that um, wasn't covered in the um, Paragon version. Um, for example, there was a building that I couldn't enter um, during my uh, during my first playthrough. So I had the thought line that the Renegade would be able to kind of open up some more lines to that, and so far, um, I've almost gotten very similar results to the Paragon, um, which is uh, unexpected. Um, so, well, I've already I've already talked about how my particular irritation for um, uh, for the Renegade has kind of soured my view of Mass Effect 1. Um, and unfortunately, you know, I just haven't been impressed at all concerning the Renegade side of things. And uh, I've already kind of beat that horse to death quite a bit already. Um, if you're curious as to what my views are along those lines, you probably check out, yesterday's stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, the previous part, which, I mean, if you're watching this one now, then, and you didn't watch the previous one, then I would recommend that you watch the previous one, maybe, I don't know. So, I mean, especially if you want to listen in on the rant that I gave. um, there's already been about two missions where it's like, uh, logically, I'm like, what the hell's going on with this game on a Renegade side of things, on a Renegade scale here. Um, because there was a lot of chance for me to get a lot of points for Renegade prior to Feros, and I complete some missions on Feros. There wasn't any kind of option to kind of flip the script on them, meaning, hey, you know, you owe me like a lot of money. I don't care about, helping you out. I care about, helping myself out, that kind of thing. It's like that should have been, something that should easily have been, some renegade points. But because there wasn't any option, it automatically went Paragon. And, I was like, Okay, so you gave me 32 Paragon points for these missions, when it could have easily been flipped. And and that was in like 4 missions flat, you know. It wasn't the fact that hey, here's like 2 points of Paragon per mission. It was 8 per. I was like, wow. So, um, then I guess in 2 missions or so, um, killing off all the civilians and like I got a ton of Renegade. And I'm like, you, you know, uh, one of my one of the things that I mentioned in previous playthroughs was the fact that Renegade has not been consistent in its point systems, in its attitude, in its overall alignment, and it's pretty much holding true. So, um, or holding to the point that it's it's not being a renegade. So, or it's being a poor one. Um, so, um, you know, I mentioned, that if you're playing this game and you go for the Paragon, then you're probably not going to have any issues with it. You're going to, give a thumbs up because that was an awesome gameplay experience and you're not going to have any worries about it. You're going to, go through the Paragon and you're going to be like loving every second of it. Dialogues, interactions, charming, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Um, if you're playing it for like the evil side of it, you know, the Renegade, or if you're playing Knights of the Old Republic, for example, same makers. Just saying, Sith or Renegade, not good, not good whatsoever. Um, so, uh, I mean, as I mentioned before, the interactions and so on and so forth. Sure that probably uh, you know uh, gameplay and stuff like that. I had some kind of issues here and there for the most part, but um, that might have knocked everything down to like maybe about a 9 in my opinion. Okay, because there was definitely elements to the game that had some issues, and I question anyone that gave this game, um, 10 stars. I I wonder if they even played the game at all because it um okay, that's a first. I just got a message through Steam. Um, I don't know who. I don't remember adding that person. Or if they did, I don't know what the heck is going on there. But send me, you just sent me a link that I didn't really want there, bud. If you're watching right now, then nope, don't think so. You can talk with me here in the chat, but send me links that I didn't really want. No, no, thank you. All right, you know, especially for sites that I have, you have no idea of what's on those kind of sites. So, um, don't necessarily need any kind of viruses being put on my computer. So, if it's not a trustworthy site, I'm not gonna do it. So, all right, sorry about that. Um, so yeah, that was pretty much um, the rundown of it all. I mean, I'll continue playing this game to till the end. I wanted to try to find as much as I can. Um, find as many of the missions as I could, and find as many of the codex information that I could, and so on and so forth. Um, and we're gonna try to, um, you know, uh, what I'd like to try to do as well is see about trying to actually max out the characters, if possible. But um, so far, um, I'm a little worried about that because I don't know if um, um, I don't know if there's any areas that has like continued enemies that you can kind of go down to and just keep on fighting them to just keep on, excuse me, um, continue grinding levels out. Um, so, um, yeah, not sure what I can really do about that. Um, we'll see. We'll see. Um, maybe I can go back to one of those original planets, go into one of the buildings and fight the enemies there, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, but um, there's one little detail that I was seeing last game. A building that was uh, a warlord's building, and the Paragon didn't allow for me to get to that particular building or get inside that particular building. So I was kind of wondering if maybe the Renegade would allow for it, but um, so far that hasn't come up. So we'll just have to wait and see what's going to happen. Um, so yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to go. So um, I do want to mention that I mean, for anyone that is aware, you know, you could probably skip a couple of minutes, or tune out for a minute or two. Um, but for anyone that doesn't know, I created a stream team available for anyone that is interested, streamers and non-streamers alike. You're both welcome into the team. Um, the stream team is all about trying to help out others, pay, paying it forward, um, and just kind of boosting everybody up. Okay, sending out reminders that someone's streaming, sending out reminders about a particular event, supporting others. Um, if anyone wanted to figure out ways of maybe putting music in their streams or setting up a VTuber account or all those kind of things, that's the team is kind of built around the idea of being, something that is helpful for everybody. Okay. I would love for it to continue to grow and to expand. Um, it's just me and crazy on the team right at this moment in time, but I would love to kind of see it continue to grow. Um, see, uh, see individuals come into the team, you know, and volunteer a little bit at a time. Not a ton. I don't want you guys, you know, stressing yourselves out over it. But there are subgroups available to try to help promote everybody on the team, and I would love for it to really take off, um, to help everybody on the team. Um, so, um, so check out the link down below to the application. There is a link to the Google Doc that talks all about the team, what its mission statement is, and all the sub teams. It's a lengthy document, but it's all there meant to give you a solid foundation about what the team is all about. Okay. Um, so um, so feel free to check that out. Fill out the application, submit it. I'll review it, or at least I'll review it right now. Um, you know, as the team expands, then I have a subgroup built about looking in on applications. Okay, anyone that wants to kind of check out, um, streamers, streamer applicants, and see if they are a good fit, then you know that's a subgroup. You know, um, I would love to. I would love to see the group continue because I feel um, it could really. Uh, I feel that it could really help out a lot of people. Okay, you know, and I don't. Some people build their build those teams or build those kind of teams that it just kind of promotes themselves. I don't care. I don't care about it for me. Um, that wasn't the purpose of this team. Uh, you know, I do this as a hobby. Okay, I just uh, it allows me to kind of keep myself structured. Okay, that's for me. That's why I stream. The team isn't built for just me. Okay, it's built for everybody that's on the team. So, um, you know, for example, you know, I I made the team. I'm the president of the team, but I built it so that I can be voted out. So, Um, so yeah, it's along the lines of, hey, um, you know, you know, it's the team isn't built around me. It's built around everybody. So, um, it's not just me, it's us. So, uh, that's that's the team. So, if you feel like that's something that you appreciate, something that um, that hits you right in the core, that you know, that's something that you want to see, that you feel that you can contribute to. I mean, or even if you feel that it's something that you aspire for at least. Okay, you don't necessarily need to contribute. If you just want to be a part of the team, that's fine. Okay. Um, those sub teams are for those that want to put in some extra time into helping other people out. If that's you, you're welcome. If you want that extra help, then you're welcome as well. Okay, so obviously I would love for everybody to kind of help each other out. That's great, but so that's the team. That's the team. So apologies for going a little above and beyond on that one. But we're going to go ahead and get started into the game now. So, uh, I'm sure a lot of you were like going, come on, Jim, get into the game. All right. So, last time around, um, we were going through the Thorian layer, killing everything, and it got to the point where I was kind of running. Um, I was running out of time, and I made a mistake, and my main character Shepard got killed off. That's one of my irritations about the game, but so I just kind of shut it down at that point. Um, it looks like we're going upstairs, so I would figure that that would be, uh, a level that we're going up, or that um that I'm closer to the top than this one is, but I don't know. This one is saying that it's more time played in the you know a later time, so I don't know. Well, let me go ahead and load this and find out where it puts me.
All right, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kila, what is that?
We are.
Okay. What the heck is going on here? I'm gonna go to the autosave So I'm gonna try to quickly go through this real quick.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat. Good only. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are with
You enslaved.
Your blood will feed the ground.
Okay. Load. Terrain level 2. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to redo everything that I did yesterday. Well, not everything, but
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kila. What is that?
Nothing's ever simple.
I wasn't saving in between the battles, so I lost a lot of progress. So,
Invaders, I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren.
You enslaved the
The
colony.
Thorian is a piece of this. Your blood will feed the ground.
alright. Yep, there goes Lara. Come on. Goddamn sniper rifle sucks. Or the not sniper rifle, the shotgun. What the fuck, man? Alright. Well, you raise your shields back up. Alright.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Okay. We're gonna save it right there. What's what's irritating for me right at the moment is the fact that Shepard, who is a infiltrator, sniper rifles, um, it does, you know, extra damage to with the sniper rifles, but we're not reducing down the amount of, you know, cooldown on, um, the amount of heat is not being reduced at all, and it's That's one of the kind of irritations about these sniper rifles. I mean, yeah, I'm doing a ton of damage, but when you have like, um, 4 to 6 of these guys coming at you all at once, then and you can only shoot two at a time, you're in trouble. Oh, okay, dampening. Let's save it again. Seeing that we have a lot of the skill points and stuff like that saved, so. Okay. There, you are getting yourself hurt a lot. Let's see. Let's put that on you. I need you to really get your health back and reduce those toxins. There you go. Okay.
Think we're good, Commander?
Okay. Easy decryption. There we go. Take all that. Good there. Good there. Quick save. There we go.
All targets eliminated.
Missed.
Think we got him, Commander.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, come on. Activate for me, damn it. There we go. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Ah, damn it. There we go. There we go.
Perimeter secured.
Okay. Go and save it. Hi, guys.
Clear.
There we go. Come on. Where are you?
That's the last of them.
Okay. Heal you back up. And then we'll go ahead and take care of this. There we go. Take all that. Do a quick save. Okay.
Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
Alright. Where are they coming from? Oh, they're over there, huh? Okay. Hmm. See. Ooh, got him. Okay. Any others? Doesn't look like it. Well, there's one like right above me, but they're not moving right at the moment. So, and I can't save it at this point. Okay, here they come. There's that. Okay, are we good to go? Can we save it? Yeah, we can. Nice. I don't like these guys there because of this. God damn it, man. Okay. Here, I'll do a quick heal on that. See, this is where I died last time, you know, yesterday, and I was like, ugh, you know, just having those guys being able to not be killed was just downright, and is just downright irritating. Let's see, can I shoot across the hall? Hmm. Not taking a lot of damage and not activating everybody that's on the other side there. Let's see, what about this? No reaction, okay. Still no reaction. Here they come. Ow, damn it.
All clear.
Still nothing? Still no reaction. There we go. Go away. There we go. Okay. Got rid of her.
All clear.
Yeah. There we go. All done.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trick?
This is no trick. The Thorian is dead, and I am myself again. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
You chose to side with Saren. So did Matriarch Benezia.
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
The Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's what you get for trusting Saren.
Saren is quick to betray his followers and his allies. Once he had what he needed, he ordered his Geth to destroy the Thorian. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you're following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Just give me some plain answers. Where is the cipher?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
You taught Saren, you can teach me.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Once again, I question why they would even allow for this, but whatever.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
All I saw were more weird visions. It still didn't make sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly... She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to...
Instead?
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren.
Tell me more about this ship.
It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself.
What else can you tell me about?
Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness.
I want to know more about you.
But I believe in her.
This investigation should have been done before that whole joining of the minds, personally, but whatever.
Is there anything else you can tell me about?
Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now
The galaxy's a better place with that thing dead and gone.
the Thorian was I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Yeah.
You were allied with Saren. For all I know, you still are. I can't just let you walk away.
Your suspicions are understandable, but you freed me from the Thorian and from Saren. I am on your side now. If you allow it,
Again,
I would
this
like to stay here with the
conversation
colonists.
should have
They have
happened
suffered
prior.
greatly, and I played a role in their suffering.
They're all
I'd
dead.
like to make amends.
They're all dead.
You change sides too often. I have no choice. You must die.
So be it. If this is the fate you feel I deserve, then I will not resist.
Can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep... It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Okay, that was kind of odd.
Thank you so much. Now Exogeny will pour the money in. We'll be able to rebuild and then some.
Ships are already on their way here with supplies.
Looks like the colony will survive after all.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
We've never had funding like this before.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Let's see. Nothing else around here. It's like an exclamation point, like right here. But it's like
That data will be very valuable once I get out.
I've already turned that in, so
All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order. Feros will have a second chance thanks to you. Commander, glad to see you survived your encounter with the Thorian.
yeah, I'm sure.
I hope the new money doesn't spoil this place. You won't recognize this place when we're done.
I mean, it needs a good scrubbing after all the dead bodies.
Never seen such a turnaround by a company.
All of a sudden, it's like we're worth something.
You sure get results.
Alright. That's it there. No other, and obviously I killed off all the colonists, so no, that, don't even get to kind of talk with them or the merchant or anything along those lines, so, um, but I mean, it's understandable. I, did I even get any, wait, did I even get any Renegade points for killing off that Asari? I don't, I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. That the Renegade amount does seem a little bit higher. Not by much, but it does seem a little higher. Alright, well, let's go ahead and bump up the damage for all the weapons. Let's see. I kind of like the singularity idea there, so we'll We'll go ahead and keep on bumping that up. Bumping up the dampening as well. Can hustle. Why is it still kind of pointing me to that um, as a potential quest? That one's done. I don't know. Probably just a glitch in the game. Can't go back down into that little cavern at all. It's been covered up again, so you know, right down there. And can't kill off this guy. Alright. But alright, well, I guess we're moving along. We are done with this planet, so we're moving on to the next one. Okay. We're all done here, so moving on to the next area.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Nobody's messing with my head anymore. I'm sick of dealing with these visions.
I understand your reluctance, Commander. But the visions are already there. I only want to help you make sense of them. It may be the only way to stop Saren.
Make it fast. Time's a-wasting.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I think my knowledge of the Protheans will prove useful before this is over. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive.
We've already had this conversation the last time. I don't know why they keep on bringing that up every single time, but whatever.
The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Don't bother.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. Let's see. When is the one conversation going to take place? Okay. We got ourselves quite a number of different new weapons here. So gonna go down um, to the lockers, get everybody equipped with new weapons and the like, and then we'll sell off the rest. You know, get ourselves some med gels. Obviously, I don't have enough. I don't have a resupply of grenades. Really wish that they gave those, but whatever. We'll recheck out our mods, and then, you know, if I got like 1,000,000 or so, then we'll purchase a new Spectre set from the requisition officer down below. Okay. Okay. Are we going into loading screen there? That was interesting. All right. First, we'll talk with everybody down here.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
I think I've already gone through this conversation once before.
For everything.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Okay. Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Chief, should you be that casual with your commanding officer?
Sorry, Commander. Too much in the family mindset. My sisters and I have always been close. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, you know what? He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother?
You must know, she has a... She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one?
Yeah. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers. I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Next you'll tell me you all ran across green fields singing show tunes.
Don't knock show tunes. I might have to take exception. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like your father wasn't around much. Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us... For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Poetry? You gonna bore the enemy to death, Marine?
Dad will work on Geth, but I'll give it a shot. Just like to remember why we fight. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
He must have been a very boring man.
He also brewed his own beer and played a mean baritone sax. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
He's not a zombie, is he?
Wow.
From heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
That depends on whether you have a problem with people who don't believe in God.
Commander, I'm not some kind of zealot. I believe in God. What everyone else believes is their business. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Okay. Extra codex information. Nothing new there.
Rex?
Alright, let's see. Ashley, let's see what we can... see what we can find here. Any good weapons? Ooh. Really good accuracy rate. A fair amount of damage, no mods, and not a whole lot of shots, so not the greatest. Let's see, Firestorm. Swap that out. Oh yeah. Granted, I lose 0.3, but the fact that I'm getting like 70 points of damage and a higher accuracy rating, this is definitely better. This is relatively equivalent, I would imagine. I mean, the loss of, or the increase by 2% doesn't really factor too well in the points there, I would imagine. But, you know, the extra shots does kind of help out, so. Okay, Karpov. Those are about equivalent, I would imagine, so. Okay, Heartbreak 7. Nothing else there. No. No. And no. Okay. Okay, what about mods? Okay. Let's see, we have Combat Scanner 5. Let's Bump that up to 7. And then we'll throw in the kinetic stabilizer there. And shredder round 6. We can bump that up to 7. Let's see, scanner red. Combat scanner 4 goes to 7. We'll put in the rail extension. Proton round 6. We can bump that up to 7. Rail extension 5 can go to 7. I can put on a combat scanner. Senior round 6 goes to 7. Kinetic stabilizer goes to 7. I'll throw the rail extension on that one. Crowd rounds goes to 7. And kinetic buffer, we can bump that up to 7. Okay, good there. Okay. Put the crossfire on you. Okay, firestorm. Okay, we're getting this better one. A better shotgun overall. There we go. Okay. Razor 7. Nothing better. Battle equivalent. Okay, here's a better one. Okay, we're good there. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, armor, no, and no. Okay. So now we'll check out the mods. Next stabilizer. Rail extension, don't have an equivalent, so shredder rounds, we'll bump that up to 7. Rail extension, don't have anything equivalent there. Go ahead and pump it and pop in the kinetic stabilizer there. And now proton rounds, we can bump that up to 7. Let's see, kinetic stabilizer. Let's bump that up to 6. And we can throw in the combat scanner. Polonium rounds, we have a version 7. Next stabilizer 4. We can bump that up to 5. Throw on the combat scanner, and then crowd rounds. Got a 6. And energized weave, we can bump up to 7. Okay, and that's good there. Garrus. Don't want the pulse rifle. Wow, okay. Here we go. Raptor. Yeah, I don't wanna equip this because there's no mod support on it. So these are offering quite a bit of damage, but reduced accuracy and shots, so not that helpful overall on that one. Okay, Firestorm 8. Everything else is fine. Okay, we're good there. I'd rather have the equalizer because you have 3 more mods on there overall. So compared to the 2 that I had before, you know. Okay, medium armor there. Nope, medium armor there. Okay, only 2 points more on the damage protection, but you get, 50-ish points on the shields, but a loss of the tech back. So overall, this one's a pretty decent armor. So let's put that one on. Now let's see if there's anything a little bit better. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out the mods. Kinetic stabilizer. No, just tier 4s, huh? Okay, we can throw on the combat scanner there. Palladium rounds. There's no version 6 of that, so let's see. Kinetic stabilizer, don't have anything more there. I'll throw on the combat scanner. Palladium rounds. We have a version 6, so I'll put that one on. Improved sighting. You know what? I think we're okay on the improved sighting. We can hold off on that for now. Palladium rounds, bump that up to 6. Put that one on. Good there. Okay, blade of coating, bump that up to 7. And then we can throw the medical interface on there as well. So he can regain health. Okay. Tsunami 7. Nope. Okay. These are pretty much equivalent. This one is well, this one's going to be a little bit more because of the 3 mods, so we'll go ahead and throw that one on. So, okay. Not great. I mean, I would love to kind of throw on the striker there for the 3 extra mods, but the stats don't warrant it, though. That's the problem. Okay, this one's a little bit more. Not by much, but just a little bit. Okay. Brogan, nothing there. Okay, 2 points there, but 46 points there, so we're gonna go ahead and bump that one up. I mean, yeah, I lose out on the tech and biotic protection, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, Tully, ignoring the pulse rifle. We want the Tsunami 7 there. Okay. Oh, I don't think I checked Rex's mods. Hmm. Bad the equivalent on the shotgun, to be honest. Have a better handgun already, so don't need to worry about that. Sniper rifle. Bad equivalent. And that's about it. Okay, and armor. Nothing good. Okay, let's go back to Rex here. Because I want to get the mods kind of set up for him. Okay. Let's see, heatsink 3. There isn't really much else, so we'll leave the heatsink on for now. Cryo rounds 5. There's no 6 or 7 for cryo rounds, so we'll ignore that for now. Recoil dampener, nah. Cryo rounds, same problem. Through sighting, doesn't matter. Proton rounds, do we have? We have version 6, so there we go. Energized weave. Shield recovery and hardening. Do I have anything that is equivalent? Yes. Alright. Bump that one up. There we go. Alright, now we can throw more mods on you. Proton rounds. Yeah, we're version 6, so caliber 2, we can throw the combat sensor on that. Plutonium rounds. Nothing really equivalent. Yeah, okay. Leave that one alone. High caliber barrel. Plutonium rounds is the same. Incendiary rounds should have something equivalent for that. There we go. Okay, medical interface 4. We'll bump that up to 7. And there is that. And Liara, don't really need to worry too much about her weapons because they're all going to be pretty much crap for the most part. I mean, I would like to, get some, like, can I deconstruct, these items to get better accuracy and merge it? But no. Okay, no other gun mods, so, but we can definitely bump up the bullet mods. I didn't really want the tier 3 anymore when I had tier 7s going, so. Plutonium rounds we already know, can't really change that out. Weapons are crap, so don't necessarily need to worry about that. Cryo rounds 4. I mean, there's cryo rounds 5, might as well. I mean, I don't have cryo rounds 7, so that's, oh well, not much I can really do about it. And we already have the medical interface upgrade, so. And there's no other armors that's better overall, so. Okay, so I need to take a real quick bathroom break. And I shall return, and then we'll sell off all the, we'll sell off all the equipment, get some more money, purchase more weapons, and we'll head off to the next planet in just a second. So stay right there, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Let's get right back into this, shall we? Alright.
Checking up on me, Shepard? Don't worry, I'm still here. But as soon as we stop Saren, I'm gone. My pilgrimage can't wait forever.
Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't transfer over to live. There we go. Tally's not too happy with me.
Checking up on me, Shepard? Don't worry, I'm still here. But as soon as we stop Saren, I'm gone. My pilgrimage can't wait forever.
But I mean, it makes sense. My character isn't exactly, you know, uh, friendly to pretty much pretty much anybody really. So, alright. Oh, loading. Are we loading? Okay. Let's see. Anything new from you?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. Hell of a deal you worked out with John, though. If I ever get a speeding ticket, I want you to be my advocate.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Like I've got time to write you up. You have something you want to say, feel free.
Fair enough. Truth is, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is trading people to aliens for some kind of lost knowledge. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan.
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned. You won't have to worry about me, Commander.
Okay. Doctor has nothing new.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Nope.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
And nothing new here. At least I would imagine.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I just want to talk.
Of course. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Actually, no.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Nothing I saw there was anything new, so. Okay, so we're all done with Feros. Oh right, I wanted to sell off all the equipment. I didn't check, um, I didn't look at um, the new weapons that I should have sold off those new items first um, before checking my locker out. Oh well. There's 3 new items and I forgot exactly which ones I got, so okay. Nothing changing on the mods. Ah, okay. Go ahead and swap that out. Okay. Razor. Okay. Nothing else on the armor stats. Nothing else on the mods. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think we're pretty much done. Don't think I'm gonna be getting that much more out of the weapons that I have. Let's see. I think that is about it. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Let's go and sell off everything.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, sell off everything. Don't really want the thorium gas, don't really need it, so. Okay, fair amount of money that time around. Okay, so he's trying to advertise these assault rifles right at this moment in time, but they're still not as good as the Spectre ones, so. So because of that, okay. see, don't have anything better though for everything else, so now that we have another set. Hey there, Otiv, how you doing there, bud? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How's your day been? Okay, swap these out. You got the pistol swapped, sniper rifle, so we're all good there. And now we can swap Rex's pistol out. There we go. And we should be good. We're gonna go ahead and sell off all those.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, sell off those. I mean, I do kind of wish that he had, you know, another human Spectre stock, you know, that, the Spectre, uh, types can kind of be restocked over and over and over again. You know, I can just kind of select one and just go, you know, buy multiple of them, but whatever. What can one do? Okay, so hmm. I don't have a million, so there's really no point in me going back to the Citadel. I mean, I could go back there to try to see if there's any more additional licenses and mod purchases, but okay, Tiv. I was kind of curious as to how you've been doing, but guess not, huh? Alright. Okay, so everything is taken care of there. It's been a while since I've done anything concerning the codex, so we already took care of the Sari culture, so the Sari military resembles a collection of tribal warrior bands with no national structure. Each community organizes its own unit as the locals see fit and elect a leader to command them. Units from populous cities are large and well equipped, while those from farm villages may be only a few women with small arms. There is no uniform. Everyone wears what they like. The Sari military is not a regular militia, however, those who serve are full-time professionals. Alright. Average Asari huntress is in the maiden stage of their life and has devoted 20 to 30 years of studying the martial arts. Asari choose to be warriors at a young age, and education from that point is dedicated to sharpening the mind and body for that sole purpose. When they retire, they possess an alarming proficiency for killing. And one would assume. Huntresses fight individually or in pairs, depending on the tactics preferred in their town. One-on-one, a huntress is practically unbeatable, possessing unprofound tactical insight, a hunter's eye, and a dancer's grace and Cerity? I'm not quite sure the pronunciation of that word. Biotics are common enough that some capability is a requirement to be trained as a huntress, like a biotic talent excludes a young Asari from military service. While fluid and mobile, Asari can stand up in a firestorm the way a Krogan, Turian, or human could, or can't stand up in a firestorm Krogan, Turian, or human could. Since their units are small and typically lack heavy armor and support weapons, they are almost incapable of fighting in a conventional war, particularly one of a defensive nature. So SAR units typically undertake special operation missions. Like an army of ninja, they are adept at ambush, infiltration, and assassination, demoralizing and defeating their enemies through intense, focused guerrilla strikes. As a popular Turian saying puts it, the Sari are the funnest warriors in the galaxy. Fortunately, there are not many of them. Religion. The Turians have a strict moral code. Their belief in individual responsibility means that the concepts of good and evil are simply the individual's choice between egotism and altruism in any given decision. They have no concept of good deities that encourage noble behavior or evil ones that tempt individuals to misdeeds. Turians believe that group or areas have spirits that transcend the individual. For example, a military unit would be considered to have a literal spirit that embodies the honor and courage displayed. The city spirit reflects the accomplishments and industry of its residents. Ancient tree spirit reflects the beauty and tranquility of the area it grows within. These spirits are neither good nor evil, nor do they appeal to for intercession. Turians do not believe spirits can affect the world, but spirits can inspire the living. Prayers and rituals allow an individual to converse with a spirit for guidance and inspiration. For example, a Turian who finds his loyalty tested may appeal to the spirit of his unit, hoping to reconnect with the pride and honor of the group. A Turian who wishes to create a work of art may attempt to connect with the spirit of a beautiful location. Turians enjoy absolute freedom of religion and can practice whatever appeals to them, so long as it does not impede anyone's ability to perform their duties. There's many practitioners of Sarist philosophy. Since opening dialogue with the Human Systems Alliance, some Turians have embraced Confucianism and Zen Buddhism. Okay. Non-council races. Krogan biology. Krogan evolved in a lethal ecology over millions of years. The Grim struggle to survive larger predators, violent disease, and resource scarcity on their homeworld. Hanka turned the lizards into quintessential survivors. Perhaps the most telling indicator of Trikhakin's lethality is the Krogan eyes. Although they are a predator species by any standard definition, their eyes evolved to be wide-set as in Earth prey species like deer and cattle. Current eyes have a 240-degree arc of vision, better suited for spotting enemies sneaking up on them than for pursuit. Physical, the Krogan are nigh indestructible with a tough hide, impervious to any melee weapon short of a molecular blade. While they feel pain, it does not affect their ability to concentrate. They have multiple functioning examples of all major organs and can often survive the loss of one or two of any type. Rather than a nervous system, they have an electrically conductive second circulatory system. Krogan can never be paralyzed. They may lose some of this fluid, but it can be replaced by the body in time. Dump on the Krogan's back stores water and fats that help the Krogan survive lean times. Large humps are a point of pride. Being well fed implies the Krogan is a superior predator. The most widely known biological feature of Krogan is their incredible birth rate and rapid maturity. Once freed from the hostile cauldron of Jirakan, the Krogan population swelled into a numberless horde. Only the genophage kept them from outbreeding the combined council races. Now the rare Krogan females capable of bringing a child to term are treated like strategic resources. Warlords will trade them at diplomacy or, more frequently, fight wars over them. I mean, it makes sense. Kind of feel sorry for the Krogan females, though. Being treated like resources. That is one of the downsides of the. Well, I mean, there's a lot of downsides to the genophage, but you know, the fact that they treat their women like property, you know, isn't exactly ideal either. Unless the females can kind of dish it out themselves, which I mean, based off of what I reading, they can do just as about as much damage as any of the others. So, at least from the sounds of it. One would imagine that the females would be like, hey, you want my attention? Well, you better be willing to take my punch just as much as you can take anyone else's. Traditional Korean tactics were built on traditional mass unit warfare equipped with cheap rudder gear. Troop formations were powerful but inflexible. Command and control was very centralized. Soldiers in the field who saw a target contacted their commanders behind the lines to arrange fire support. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Since the genophage, the Krogan can no longer afford the casualties of the old horde attacks. Battlemasters are a match for any 10 soldiers of any other species. To a battlemaster, killing is a science. They focus on developing a clean brute force economy of motion that exploits their brutal strength to incapacitate enemies with a swift single blow of overwhelming power. This change of focus from mass unit warfare to maximal efficiency has increased employment demand in the fields of security and missile fire. Due to the unsavory reputation of the Krogan, most of these jobs are on the far side of the law. Battlemasters are not splendid polish, but they do believe in being well armed and equipped, preferably with a gun for each limb. They're callous and brutal, but methodical and disciplined. They use any means at their disposal to achieve their goals, no matter how reprehensible. Hostage taking and genocide are acceptable means to ensure a quiet occupation with few Krogan casualties. Krogans serving with Syrian's forces appear to be returning to the old style of mass attritional combat as they work in close cooperation with supporting Geth units who fill the roles occupied by combat drones and other armies. Biotics are rare among the Krogan. Those that exist are viewed with suspicion and fear. The Krogans see this aura fear as a useful quality for an officer and often promote them. Combat drones and other high-tech equipment are likewise in short supply. Okay. Alliance military is of great concern to the galaxy. At first contact with the Turians, they were completely inexperienced. Turian disdain changed to respect after the relief of Zaxi, where the humans surprised them with novel technologies and tactics. Human devotion to understanding and adapting to modern space warfare stunned the Stad Council races. For hundreds of years, they had lived behind secure walls for long-proven technologies and tactics that the Council regards the Alliance as a sleeping giant. Less than 3% of humans volunteer to serve in their military, a lower proportion than any other species. While competent, Alliance soldiers are neither as professional or as the Turians, nor as skilled as the Asari. Their strengths lie in fire support, flexibility, and speed. They make up for lack of numbers with sophisticated technical support, VIs, drones, artillery, electronic warfare, and emphasis on mobility and individual initiative. The doctrine is not based on absorbing or dishing out heavy shocks like the Turians or Krogan. Rather, they bypass enemy strong points and launch deep into their rear, cutting supply lines and destroying headquarters and vital support units, leaving enemies to wither on the vine. On defense, a human military is a rapid reaction force that lives by Sun Tzu's maxim, he who tries to defend everything defends nothing. Garrisons are intended for scouting rather than combat, avoiding engagement to observe and report on invaders using drones. The token garrisons of human colonies make it easy for alien powers to secure them, for which the Alliance media criticizes the military. However, the powerful fleets stationed at facegate nexuses such as Arcturus are just a few hours or days from any colony within their sphere of responsibility. In the event of an attack, they respond with overwhelming force. Okay. And technology. As the population of the galaxy increases and the new worlds are settled, timely access for home users and frontier settlements with underdeveloped communication infrastructures is a growing problem. To ameliorate, probably pronouncing that word wrong, bandwidth issues, a sophisticated array of data caches and virtual intelligence search agent programs are available. When a user submits a query, it is first routed to the data cache of their colony or star systems. At the cache, the user's search agent VI correlates mountains of locally stored data to find the desired material. If the information is not available locally, the query is passed along to neighboring systems, then outward in an expanding network. VI search agents in those systems replicate the search. If the desired information is found, it is compressed into a burst file and queried for transmission to the source system. Burst is assigned a priority based on the number of queries for it. The greater the number of queries, the higher the priority. When a new solar system is first connected to the net, a selection of most popular data is installed locally. Though storage hardware is cheap, the capacity of requiring to hold all the data produced every single day by trillions of people on hundreds of worlds is not trivial. It's not economical to store local copies of all the data available on obscure topics just in case. As colonies mature, older and less popular chunks of data filter into them as a result of queries and are placed in the local archive. Searches for obscure topics are increasingly likely to produce instant results as the archive grows. Okay.
After the Geths secure a location, Varen are omnivores with a preference for living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varen infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varen for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varen has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname fish dogs.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's do the weapons armor.
Combat hard suits use it. A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element Zero. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon.
Wow.
However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within. But weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity.
Okay. And now...
Faster than light drop, Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectre's Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Okay. And that's it. Let's see. Okay, now that we've taken care of all that, I mean, I could go and see if I can purchase some more licenses and stuff like that from the Citadel, but actually, to be honest, I'm getting a little tired there, folks. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm getting a little tired. And with all the excitement that was happening today, know, uh, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and um, I want to let everybody know that my schedule is going to change. So for anyone that's not aware, um, get another job offer. um, so and you know I need to work. I need an income. So um, I won't be able to do the 2 to 6 anymore. Um, they pretty much want to start me almost immediately. So this upcoming Monday, I'm going to be starting work. So you know that's 2 days away. I really have like no time. So um, so I'm gonna have to um, slow down my streams again, like before. So we're probably gonna be doing the same schedule that I had last time, which was a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. So for anyone that is curious, um, we're gonna be swapping. I mean, after tonight, I'll go ahead and change my schedule around. Seeing, you know, Saturday and Sundays are not going to change. Okay, I'm still going to be doing Saturday Warframe and a Sunday coding stream. But the weekdays are going to be, um, we're going to have the Monday with my Finish What I Started series. We're going to continue doing that because I still want to try to finish off, um, you know, the projects that I have that I want to see finished. So we're going to continue with that. Wednesdays is still going to be my World of Warships, and Fridays are going to be basically the day that I dedicate um, to these story-based games. So um, so um, you know, once my playthrough of this particular line is done, then I'll be switching on over to new game, and I'm gonna try to keep it to like um, to games that I know that I can finish that actually has an ending to them. Otherwise, um, I'm never gonna finish off all the games that I have in my Steam account. So, um, but I just keep on getting more and more games as I go along, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna have enough time to play them all. At least not on stream. You probably won't be able to see all the first time reactions if I start playing all of them offline. Um, I'll continue to try to post all of my videos on YouTube. Um, I haven't been doing it so lately, and I have a lot of backlog, so I need to, uh, you know, get back in the habit of doing that. Um, so, um, but yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and call it at this point. Like I said, I'm a little tired. Um, I wasn't really expecting, and I was expecting uh, communication with the employer, saying, hey, this is, um, we need to kind of talk to you about, the next step, but I just got a call this morning and relatively early for me, but I mean, um, but whatever. um, but I got one I needed, or was offered a job. So awesome on that, right? Um, I posted all these little details in my Discord account, so feel free to hop on over there and read up on it. Especially if anyone's kind of like coming in late. Um, the schedule will be changing. So, but I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. I mean, for the most part, I'm done with the Feros. So we still have Novaria to try to tackle, and we have these additional investigations that we can do as well. So I'll probably be tackling those next time, um, next Friday. Um, so, um, reminder to everybody that I do have a link down below for um, my stream team. So if that interests you, feel free to check that out. Um, there's a Google document that talks all about what the team is all about. So check that out, see if that interests you. Um, apply for the team if it's a good fit for you. Again, um, if you're, you know, if you stream, then great. If you don't, that's perfectly fine as well. Basically, we will accept anyone that shares the same kind of mindset, shares the same kind of mission statement um, for what the team is all about. So feel free to fill out that application and turn it in. I'll review it, and you know, um, we welcome anyone that can help us grow. So, um, well, we just basically anyone that comes in is going to be contributing in one way or another. So, um, yeah. Um, all these videos, all these streams are eventually uploaded to my YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out. Got a link down below on my Twitch About page. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch About page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos. So feel free to check those out if you'd like. My current schedule is down below on my Twitch About page. As I mentioned, it will change by Monday. But I'll update it with the new information prior to then. Well, probably after I get done with my stream tonight. Um, but just know that currently I'm streaming from 2 to 6 p.m. PST. Now, when the uh, schedule changes happen, then we're probably going to be looking at like a maybe 4 to 8 stream on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, and then we'll continue the 2 to 6 on Saturday and Sunday. But that's where we're going to go ahead and call it. So stop on by during that window of time. Say hi in the chat if you want, or don't. It's perfectly fine if you just want to lurk. Otiv, thank you for stopping on by again. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you again next time. But that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time.